tensions are running high as Russian President Vladimir Putin announces the success of a final test for a nuclear-powered cruise missile, Burevestnik. The weapon, first unveiled in 2018, is claimed to have an unlimited range, yet its capabilities remain shrouded in mystery due to reports of previous test failures. Satellite images from last month reveal construction activities on Novaya Zemlya, a group of islands in the northern Barents Sea. This suggests potential preparations for testing new facilities. Putin declared this during a meeting in Sochi, where he also hinted at nearing completion of an intercontinental ballistic missile, Sarmat. Meanwhile, the fate of the 1996 Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty hangs in the balance, as Putin mentions a possible Russian withdrawal, citing US's failure to ratify. On a different note, Putin addressed the plane crash that claimed the life of Wagner Group leader Yevgeny Prigozhin, ruling out the possibility of external interference. With hand grenade fragments found in the bodies of the crash victims, Putin calls for alcohol and drug tests, yet an official report on the crash is still awaited. Major moves on the global stage, and the world is watching closely as events unfold. Hi there, listeners. This is your host, Emily, bringing you the freshest take on today's most pressing news stories.
And I'm David, here to provide my insights and analysis on the unfolding events.
Remember to catch us every day on Channel Hot Topic. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for the latest updates. Now, straight to the hot topics. According to a recent report, Russia has allegedly conducted a final successful test of a nuclear-powered cruise missile, the Burevestnik. It has been described as potentially having unlimited reach, although the specifics of its capabilities are still a mystery. Satellite images indicate that new facilities have been constructed on the remote Arctic island Novaya Zemlya, where Soviet nuclear tests were previously conducted. This missile, also known as Skyfall by NATO, is said to be powered by a nuclear reactor, activating after launching into the air. Yet, the Nuclear Threat Initiative claims all known 13 tests between 2017 and 2019 were unsuccessful. Putin also mentioned that work is nearly completed on an intercontinental ballistic missile, Sarmat. Despite the unveiling of these controversial weapons, Russia apparently has no plans to change its nuclear doctrine. However, Putin hinted at a potential withdrawal from the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty of 1996, citing the US's failure to ratify it. And in another twist, Putin is insisting that the plane crash claiming the life of Wagner Group leader Yevgeny Prigozhin was not due to outside interference. He made a point to mention the presence of hand grenade fragments in the victims' bodies. Despite these revealing comments, an official report on the crash has yet to be published. What's your take on this breaking news?
It's an intriguing, albeit alarming, development. The successful test claim of the Burevestnik missile, also known as Skyfall, has global implications. If the missile indeed has an unlimited range, it's a game-changer. But with the Nuclear Threat Initiative citing all previous 13 tests as unsuccessful, there's reason to doubt. The nearly completed intercontinental ballistic missile, Sarmat, is another concern. Putin's hint at Russia potentially withdrawing from the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty is a worrying signal. On the other hand, it's interesting how Putin is willing to rule out outside interference as the cause of the plane crash involving Wagner Group leader Yevgeny Prigozhin. The mention of hand grenade fragments in victims' bodies definitely raises more questions than it answers. This situation is still unfolding. We're yet to see an official report on the cause of the plane crash.
And that wraps up today's episode of Hot Topic. We dove deep into the currents of hot news, navigating the waves of the latest developments in Russia's missile testing and the mysterious circumstances surrounding the plane crash involving the Wagner Group leader. Thank you all for being here. Your engagement with us propels us to bring you the most pressing news stories. Remember to subscribe, activate those notifications, and never miss an update. Sharing our channel with your network is a fantastic way to keep the conversation going. We appreciate your feedback, so don't hesitate to leave a comment.
Absolutely. Keep your schedule open, folks. We're coming to you with fresh news analysis every day. And who knows? Maybe the next episode will finally answer the question, how did those hand grenade fragments end up on the plane?
We're grateful for your time and attention. We can't wait to bring you more insights in the next episode.
Until then, keep your antennas up, your minds open, and your curiosity piqued. Emily and David, stay in the loop, keep your eyes on the news, our channel's content will amuse.